work its way out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the thingy waiting on my computer, so. Is there a way that you can flip the camera on this or not?
It should be on your settings. There should be. Do you know where you flick it around normally?
Yeah. I had a nosy earlier and it just turned it off.
That's turned it off.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I'll be able to more.
Yeah, it might be in the settings on the actual thing. Why is it not come up live?
Yeah. Okay, I've figured it out, so I can sort that out in a bit.
Hey, there we go. We are live. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Hello.
My word, I've literally just managed to get back from work and get in the position and go, Alice in Spiderland. I'm sorry I'm late.
It's all right. No worries.
Yeah, Craig. Thank you, Craig. Craig has just put your link down in the comments. So if anybody's watching, please hit Alice up with a subscription. New to the hobby, new to YouTube. She says she hasn't got a huge collection, but this is the perfect time to kind of follow somebody on their journey, literally right at the start. Oh my God, Scott's only 5 minutes late. I know, yeah. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Greg. 8 Legs, 4 Wheels. Hi, Mark Spider Guy. Hi, Nessa. Hey, Mate Stick MK Decals. Hi, Michael. What's the tea, Emma? Hi, Carl. Hope I've got everybody. Hi, Craig. Hey, DJ. Hey, Kale. Hi, Andre.
Oh, there's so many people.
Hi, Clive. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Harry. Hi, my pet arthropods.
Oh, my mum's watching.
Oh, which one's mum?
Vortex.
Hey, Vortex.
There you go.
If you've got Vortex, if you've got any stories about Alice, you know you can go ahead and drop them in the comments. That would be awesome.
Oh, as if I've just hit 200. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, I think the start of somebody's journey is really the best place to kind of find somebody, because if you meet somebody halfway into their journey, you don't get the gist, and you have to keep asking those questions like, well, how did you get there? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? But literally, we have the privilege of following you from day one and hopefully growing into something absolutely epic. Hey, Russell.
Fingers crossed.
Hey, Kitty.
Well, originally, I had to beg my other half to let me have a spider. And he agreed to let me have a curly hair. And now he has to share the bedroom with 30 of them. So it's brilliant. It's true, though, isn't it, when they say that you can't just have one?
It's an addiction. Do not think it is anything other than it's an addiction, and welcome to the addiction. And if you ever need to sneak into the house, just say, I want a Scott's Inverts giveaway, and I will message you to say that you have, and then just buy one. And just hashtag Blame Scott's Inverts. And that goes for anybody in the comments.
Oh, dear. That's just a big loophole for me there.
Oh, Happy Ann has been a channel member for 21 months and scares. I can't say that yet, Happy Ann. Oh, cheers, Tron. Hey, Tron. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that.
Hi. See, I don't know any, literally you're the first person that I've spoken to. I've spoken to Dave's Little Beasties once or twice over Messenger, but you're the first person that I've actually had not a face-to-face, but a proper conversation with. It's mad.
A little bit of a convo.
Yeah.
Scott's beard is going grey, says Craze Critworld has been a channel member for a month. It is, mate, and I'm not going to dye it. I've dyed it before, right? And I'm quite happy. I'm going to turn into Gandalf and be that sexy, mature grey guy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm heading, dude.
Do you want to go the white grey or the silver grey, though? That's the question.
I want the silver, but then I want the silver to fade into the white when I get really old. Do you know when you get past it, when I hit about 60, that's when I want that. 60, 70, say, that's when I want that real white start coming through. That'd be
Santa
awesome.
Claus.
Yeah. I mean, everybody always goes, oh, I'm going grey, or I don't want to go grey, this, that, and all. But I'm like, bring it on. I don't give it. I don't really mind. But yeah, I mean, you're on the stream now, so literally everybody in those comments is going to hook you up with a subscription. If you've got a Facebook page, hopefully they'll go follow you on there.
It's just all the same. Yeah,
the
mad.
community,
people, and it's mad because the amount of hate that spiders get is quite sad. Because they do. A lot of people tell me that they want to squish them or whatever when I tell them that I've got spiders as pets.
Just ignore it. I do. I literally just ignore it, because anybody gives you any negative comments like that, you carry it around with you all day, and then everything you see and do kind of feeds to it, and it makes you feel a bit low. So just ignore it.
Oh no, I just laugh at them because my spiders are probably more hardcore than them. So
just go. You think you're going to stand on my spider? My spider's this big, mate. It'll eat you for breakfast.
You need big boots, don't you? You need big boots. See, all of mine are quite well. I think the biggest that I've got maybe my curly hair or my Nandu tripepi. So they've still got a decent amount of growing to do. So I haven't got a massive spider yet. That's how I ended up with more than a couple in the first place, because the curly hair was only a centimetre.
Is it true you used to scream the house down if you see a house spider?
Yes.
That's coming from your mum. Thank you, mum.
Yeah, thanks, mum. Yeah, no, I absolutely was terrified of them, and I started watching YouTube videos, and the first time I ever saw a tarantula in person was when I bought one. And I was like, oh, that's tiny. So then I bought some more, and they were small. So then I bought a juvenile, and it's still not big, because obviously they're still small at that point. And like, oh, but yeah, it's good.
I mean, what's the TM? It says 30 by the end of my first year.
I'm the same. I've only been keeping them for around 10 months. So it's not, not too bad.
Hi, Amna. Amna's just joined in. That's Herp Mania. She does all the herp hides and stuff like that for all the snakes and the reptiles.
Right, yeah.
She does like little like resin artwork and all sorts of bits and bobs.
I've seen some decent taxidermy stuff, but something that I'd like to have a go at myself eventually, as and when it comes. But
it does come on your first death. Really does. Like, hey, Big Ross, it really does hit you hard. I'm not gonna lie, it does get to you. The point where you kind of get to the point where you think, okay, sling-wise, slings will come and slings will go. Slings are very, very fragile. Sometimes we can drop a little bit too much moisture in there. Sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes, we've not fed enough or too much, or simply they're just not strong enough. Hence why spiders have so many babies. You have to get over that type of thing. But when the bigger ones pass away, oh my God, it does not get easier. The further into your hobby, I'd say it probably gets harder, because
especially if you've grown it from a tiny sling.
It's I don't put enough of it on YouTube myself, really, when one dies, and I should, but it doesn't half get to you. It really does. You question everything though. You're like, what did I do wrong? And you check your whole setup, everything's fine. It's like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? And you can't find nothing wrong, and but you've still got this dead spider. It's like, oh my God.
It's a nightmare, isn't it? But I've been quite lucky, to be fair.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, I'm just trying to. I've got a couple of slings at the moment that just will not molt. They're shiny and their abdomens are black, and they're just not going.
We've got 52 people watching. Hi, Earth Tiger Adventures. So we've had quite a few new people just pop into the stream. We are live today with Als Ark. Alice in Spiderland, as I like to call her. Very new to the hobby, very new to YouTube. And if you could just give her a subscription and show some support, that would be absolutely awesome. And like I said at the start, finding a YouTube channel that's at the very start of their hobby is the most epic point, because every win, every loss is going to be documented, and I think it's going to be really enjoyable to kind of watch you grow and see what happens in the next 12 months. Cheers, Big Ross. Appreciate that, dude.
It'll be crazy. It's already been a crazy journey already, just watching the ones that I have grow, and meeting some nice people on Facebook groups and stuff like that.
How just Scott's Inverts Army Facebook group. I think majority of in chat are probably on there. I mean, you've got Amna, you've got Mark the Spider Guy, you've got a couple of others from a lot of the other lives that are through the week. And it's pretty much like once you're in the community, you're in the community. And if you even get to a stage where you think, oh no, I can't keep these spiders for the next 6 months because my landlord's going crazy, got to find somewhere, and you have to sell up. Hey, Aaron, you're still part of this community with or without your inverts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it. Hey, Luke, sub, liked, and shared. Nice one, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, that's one of my friends. I've shared it and I've made them all watch. So, how many spiders have you got then? Over 300, did you say? I think the last time
yeah, I'm around about 300. But I do keep quite a few true spiders, so that number can go up and down because the true spiders, some live a year, some 2. The trapdoor, the funnel door thing that I've got, that can go up to 15, 25 years. But the trues tend not to live as long as what the tarantulas do. Quite a few of those are slings as well, so I've got quite a few slings up there. That's New Year's resolution is not to buy any more slings, which I can't see that. I'm going to break it in the first month, I think. Am I annoying the other ginger guy with the real ginger? Yeah, Scott, you got those spiky crickets, didn't you? I did, Big Rosh. Yeah, I actually had 3. So I tried to pair them up, the female and the male. It's all part of the process. From what I can tell, most people experience that. So I've still got the 2 females, but they're awesome, spiky cricket dudes. I'm gonna threaten to throw myself off the balcony if I was told to get rid of my babies. Yeah, sometimes it happens though. You know, sometimes you're just at a part of your life where you need to continue without your inverts for a little while, and that's fine. That's completely fine and understandable. I think quite a few people have kind of been in that situation. You know, homelessness for a lot of us is just one bad decision away, and you're there. You know what I mean? And I've still got the squeaky chair. The squeaky chair is now officially 1 year old. I had it for Christmas 2022, so it's been squeaking for a whole year. We sprayed it with WD-40, I put oil on it and all sorts, and it's still squeaking away. PG version canned. We had to downgrade. Exactly.
Oh, someone's got a Balfouri coming.
Oh,
exciting! I haven't stepped into Old Worlds as of yet.
Balfour is communals in disguise.
I have been tempted for a Balfouri communal, but I haven't quite. I got a Samapeus Arminia, the Sun Tiger, and its speed scared me so fast.
I'd say a Samapeus is quicker than a Balfouri. Balfour is, consider they're an old world, and considering what everybody tells you about old worlds, I'd say Balfour is kind of act similar to a new world. They're very chilled, very relaxed. Yeah, you don't very rarely see any threat poses from them either, unless they're hunting or obviously mating. But yeah, they're pretty awesome and a good species to start in if you want to get into the old worlds.
I am debating dipping my toe in, so I'm waiting till I go to this show and I'm going to see what happens.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. I got my first threat pose, a proper threat pose, the other day. That was from my Nandu Tripepe because I poked the worm too hard. So,
Nando's can throw some proper tantrums.
Yeah, out of the 2 it's been 2 Nandos that have given me threat poses and 1 slap. That's as close as I've come, and that was a Chromatus and a Tripepe.
Some players are amazing, says Greg.
It's still a sling at the moment, though, so it's only tiny.
It's got so strange in on the ungodly weight of his swelled head and rusty Brillo pad fake beard. It's the belly, mate. The belly is getting bigger. I was dying, but I chose to stay fat because I like it.
Yeah, I love the webbing that it's done. I don't know whether you can see it properly. It's in there somewhere. That's my at Sun Tiger
Hold
in
on.
its little sock thing that it's made.
Oh, I'll put you on big screen for it.
Oh, okay. I'll get it back out. There we go. Look, I don't know whether you can see all the webbing it's done. Go this way. It's in this sock thing here.
Hey, Ellie.
Hello.
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 It's webbing's immense. I love the way that they make the mud curtains and stuff.
I think Psamopaeus, for me, are a real interesting genus because, I mean, I've said it we've all said it time and time before. That not only do they go up, they go down into the substrate as well.
Mm-hmm. I've got a. Sorry, go on.
Which I find just really fascinating.
I've got a Psamopaeus reduncus as well, and they've made some amazing web curtains. I'm just up here. I don't know whether you'll be able to, because of the light, which angle's best.
If you go,
I'll move you down.
On the whittle.
You can see, there you go. You can see part of it. Look. But they've just live in there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ellie.
Hello.
Ellie meet Alice. Alice meet Ellie.
Hello.
You probably know.
Alice.
You all right?
I'm noted.
I think chatting about communals.
Oh, it's just Balfour.
Do you mean just Balfour?
Alice was literally just on about having a Balfour communal or getting one at the Barnsley show.
I love the wedding though.
A coffee table into a Balfour communal.
Lewis,
Hello.
where have you gone? I was explaining to Alice the kind of the temperament the Balfouris have got is absolutely incredible, and their temperament's more like a new world than an old world.
There was a video. I mean, I wasn't like 100% on like. I mean, I think the dude was doing a rehouse, if I'm honest. But there was a video. I don't know where I've seen it. It was on Facebook, and he puts his hand into the Balfour communal, and he literally just puts his hand straight in and pulls back all the web curtain of the whole thing, and they're just running around. He's literally
urban tarantulas, I think.
Brian,
I don't think he's just doing it. Don't get me wrong.
And he got Brian what's his face at Urban Tarantulas, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you feeding them?
Yeah.
For me to do it, I'll sit you
Yeah, because he's got his face in picture with a big grin on his face, hasn't he?
Not the video I've seen, no. It was just a top view of the tank. It was just a tank. It was probably...
How many?
I need them ones. I'll take this one.
How many?
It was just a rub. About 20. It was just a rub, like, say about metre wide. And it was just a top down, and he's just scraped them across, and they just run everywhere, and he just starts scooping handfuls of them up. And people were like going on about, like, oh, nice one for destroying the home and all this, that, and the other. But he was probably doing a rehouse at the end of the day. There was loads of them.
Yeah, should state it though, shouldn't he? Stop
Yeah, you should. It was, I can't remember what it was called. Something like "This will freak you out" or something like that.
I think Ross. I don't think those little beasties has done that.
No, that definitely was Dave's little beast.
I don't think he's ever done out like that.
I don't think anybody should do anything like that unless you're like that.
Yeah, I tend to leave mine alone as much as I can. To be fair, apart from I treat them like fish. I don't handle them more to the fact that I'm still a bit because they're fast and they're so unpredictable sometimes, you know, and I don't want to risk their health. So
there's no rush. In my opinion. There's no rush to handle, and there certainly isn't any need to handle. So it's down to the individual keeper.
Yeah. See, I get all the enjoyment out of just watching them do the spider things, you know. Whether it's webbing or eating or digging or spider stuff.
There's 24 Balfouris in there, and every single one of them went in by hand, just because it was just easier. But I don't condone it. I'm used to messing around with them. That's the thing.
Caught me LP digging, transporting substrate around today for the first time. Teas are so interesting, says Gary. There's always something going on in a collection, isn't there?
They're like little bulldozers, aren't they?
Not messed around with.
So, I mean, I know you said you haven't got a large collection, but it's not, for me anyway, and for a lot in the chat, it's not about numbers, it's about that passion. So how did you get into the spiders? And kind of and why? What was the story?
So I was petrified of spiders, and I think it was. I started watching YouTube videos, and I was like, right, if I buy a sling, the fear will grow as it grows, and then I just became hooked because I found them so fascinating. You know, just watching them and all the different colours and behaviours and stuff like that. It's just. You know, one led to 9 and 9 led to 20. And, you know, there's just so many pretty ones.
It won't stop at 29. I think Mark the Spider Guy is putting your link into the chat, or has been. Yeah, cheers, Mark. Appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to have to find Mark, and I'll give him a sub back myself.
Mark is an absolute golden guy of this whole hobby. Such a lovely, lovely man.
7 nosy.
Watch Mark's Balfour in rehouse.
There we go.
Oh, cheers, Tron. Tron's just put 50 Norwegian knock onto it and says, Als Ark, do you have or got any plans of having any scorpions?
I've been looking at them, but because they're quite fiddly with the humidity, aren't they, and the heat and stuff. So I've been debating it, but not right now.
Asian forests, just keep it the same as what you do your spiders, temperature-wise. Keep the substrate down.
It's quite difficult, though, isn't it? Because online there's that much contradiction information, and about one person says, oh well, this spider's got medically significant venom, and then the other ones are like, oh no, it's fine, it's docile, and whatever else. So I find that people that actually keep on the groups and stuff, they give better advice than the internet nowadays.
I think that point where it says medically significant venom, I think means different things to different people. If the tarantula's got potent venom where it's extremely painful, a lot of people will jump to that medically significant venom handle. I personally am leaned a lot, especially in the last 12 months, to more DWA, or the spicy stuff, if you like, or the hot scorpions, as they nicknamed them. So the stuff that can really actually do you some real serious damage is probably more the medically significant venom type side of things.
Like the six-eyed sand spiders and that sort of thing. And
again, the jury is out on those again. They kind of come under the spotlight when a seller's got them for sale. They tend to be plastered all over the internet as having massive venom. Get them before they get put on the DWA list. It's just a selling ploy. There's not enough scientific based information that's actually come out on their venom as yet. What I have experienced though is they bite a cricket and the cricket's dead within seconds. So the venom has to be potent. And I've also witnessed videos, which is something I don't condone, but people like literally picking them up, not being bitten, putting them back down, picking them back up again, and then being really, really docile with humans. But I think it's, I think the jury's out on the six-eyed sand spiders. You can't buy them at the invert shows because apparently they have got medical venom according to the organisers. But you can buy things like red fangs, which the event organisers themselves say that they might go on the DWA list in future months as well. So I think with the sand spiders, it's really conflicting, really confusing. And we need one of the scientists to go, okay, right, let's do some serious, proper research on these guys and look at them over the course of sort of 12 months to 2 years and get some proper information on them. But can you imagine trying to get funding for that? You know, go get funding. It's it's a spider. It's got venom. I want to see how bad it is. Oh, is it not a rabbit with big cute eyes or a fluffy monkey? You know, you can kind of see where the money goes first, can't you?
Yep.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, dude.
I've just seen something on here. I think the closest Northern Invert show is Barnsley. I don't think there's anything further up north.
Not until you get to Scotland, and there's one in Glasgow.
Yeah, see, because I'm in North Yorkshire, so it's a bit of a pain. Because there's literally closest one's Barnsley, and that's an 1.5-hour drive. So it's good though. It means I can't go OTT and spend loads and loads of money.
Mm-hmm. If you go to Mantis NI and put in Scots Inverts, gets you a bit of a discount. That might get you looking at them bad boys. Luke over at Spar Spiders, Portsmouth Tarantulas as well. Bugnut do some cracking deals.
To be fair, most of my collections from Portsmouth. I've had a few from the Spider Shop and the rest are from Creatures from the North.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with all of those.
Mystery boxes.
Mystery boxes. Oh my god, yeah. I'm a sucker for a mystery box. For somebody new to the hobby, I'd probably say instead of getting a mystery box, go for a bigger spider so you got something to look at, something that's going to do some epic takedowns for you and keep your interest sparked.
Yeah. Well, originally, I believe I got a few juveniles in the mystery boxes, but other than that, they've all been slings and they've grown quite well, to be fair. You know, my little curly hair sling, I got him back in February last year, and he's a decent little sized juvie now. He's cute.
When is the Barnsley show, guys? Oh, Big Ross, you've just literally answered out the right question as Tarantula Rookie comes in. Tarantula Rookie, hey Matt, have normally got the show dates to hand, so fingers crossed he has this evening, unless he's at work. Which one's that, Alice?
This is the first one that I ever bought. This is my curly hair that was a tiny sling.
Oh, she's big. She's fat bottom anyway.
Yeah, he got fed a worm the other day.
Hey, Joe.
Worm? It looks like she got fed a snake.
Yeah.
How old is she, Alice?
Pardon?
How old is she, Alice? Barnsley, 26th of March. No, the spider.
Oh, well, I got them as a sling in February.
What, was it a grown-on sling?
It were maybe about 2 centimetres.
Wow, that's done some
It's
serious
a male.
growth in a year.
I'm not sure if it's a Honduran or a Nicaraguan, whichever. So, because the pet shop didn't label it, they just called it a curly hair. So,
typical.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's curly hair, normally it's just like the hobby form.
Yeah, see, because I've got a couple of the Nicaraguan ones. I've got a tiny sling and a slightly larger one that I don't know whether I'll be able to bring my light with me.
To catch the worms, and the smaller ones to chase the bigger ones for the worms.
So, let's see if I can do this.
Huh?
You're touching the wall for them.
Trying to flip the camera.
Aha, have we done it? Let's see the
Hey,
cute
there
one.
we go.
Exit that so I can see. Right. Bring my light with me. So, my bigger curly hair.
Absolute beauty.
I think this one's a male as well, but I'm not really fussed. Because just look how fuzzy they are.
Huh?
If I move across, and there's a Brachypelma bohemi who's just on his leaf.
Or put them in with the mealworm.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him to start with.
Yep,
It's a bit of protein.
I got them as a sling. If I go down here, we've got a Nandu clematis.
Oh yeah.
So I love the colours on these.
Clematis and the age, and I love both of those spiders.
There we go. Got a Davis Pentaloris female.
Oh, yes. Beauty.
An Agen.
D.
At the back, I've got a. Let me get him out. Be easier. I love Pablo. I've called him Pablo. I've given them all names. There you go. This
Pablo.
Is it's Cuban bronze, Phimictopus auratus.
Yes.
So he's in there, and then at the back over there, I've got a Grammostola pulchripes. He just likes attacking his plant in there.
Well, another stunning spider there. Stunning spider.
And then my curly hair, not a Bohemi, Hamori.
Oh, Stu says, where in North Yorkshire are you, Alice?
Sunny Scarborough. So yeah. Right, and then I can.
So that's right up on the northeast coast, is it?
Yep, right next to the coast. Right, let's go over here. So in this one, I've got my Nandu Colorado Velocis is away though, so you can't really see him. GBB lives in this one. Nandu Tripepe.
Yeah, I've gone for some stunners for your first spiders.
And Masamani, but that's just a dirt hole. And all of the others are small, if I come over here. So I've got a pulchripes in there that's about to burst but hasn't done anything. There's a little curly hair in them, but they're too small to see really. A Tapinoculus, is it Curipes? The black and gold tree spider. You can just see its booty.
Never worry too much on pronunciation. As long as everybody else knows what you're talking about, you're all good.
And there's my little Grammostola pulchra.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that's my. Oh, I've got a couple of P. Sazimais as well. But they are all. Oh, I turned it off. Sugar. Settings. Camera.
Yeah, I find like there's two here. There's a worm right next to them, and they're fighting over the worm. Huh?
Hey, Dave's little beasters. Hey, Uncle Dave.
Hi, Uncle Dave.
Oh, Uncle Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
There we go. But yeah, I've got, like I said, I've got a small collection, but let's put you back in the right place.
I get that gypsy game. I have the enclosures with the bands, but I use some aquarium silicone around the edges, as the bands give me a little bit of a complex.
Oh, and I forgot my two versicolors.
Oh.
But they're still little-ish at the moment. Got. See if I can. Up there. There you go. Again, the webbing on these are amazing.
They just get thicker as they get older as well.
Yep. At first, it moved into this little leaf thing here, and then it's decided it wants to move at the back now. So, yeah.
Did it try and pull the leaf around into kind of like a snug little blanket for itself?
Yep. They make like web socks, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
My other one's got some really. There we go. My other one's got some really cool webbing on the back. It's in there somewhere, but it started living at the bottom. I thought it was broken at first.
Yeah.
Started living down here, and now it's moved.
I think a lot of the spiders get like that. Start doing things they're not supposed to, and you go,
But yeah, it fixed itself after a while. So
Did I put something extra in your water dish?
no, they're really funny, to be fair.
Hi, Sharon.
I've got an LP as well, and that's it. So,
ooh, the LPs grow quite quick.
well, it's molted once and he's tripled in size, but it's a female. I don't know whether. My catch cup out of there. She can't. She's hiding in a little tunnel at the bottom. Look.
Oh,
So she's only small, but I say small, maybe about that big. They're hard to measure, to be fair, aren't they? Because when they're sat up, they don't look very big at all.
oh no! People, when somebody says, "How big's this one of your spiders, Scott?" I'm going, 3, 4, 5, 6 inch, maybe 7 or 3 or 4, 5, 6.
But yeah, the best thing that I've found about it is watching them grow. Because every time they molt, it's like having a brand new spider.
The colour change on some of them is absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Going from literally one dress and getting changed into another, and you go, "What? What?
Yep.
Just how?"
Especially when my piece Sazamais went from being like these brown spiders to bright blue. Yeah.
They are shocking when they do that. I thought my
Yeah,
size
still...
maybe was broken. It was about, I don't know, 3 inches, and it was still brown. And I was like, no. And then it popped out a molt, and then it was just this blue on them are just absolutely incredible. Night, Joe.
When people off to bed, night, bye.
Yeah, people tend to go off bed at 9, 10 o'clock. Again, if you're new to the stream, you're not subscribed, hit subscription. But Als Ark, or Alice in Spiderland, as I've nicknamed her, is new to the hobby and new to YouTube. So if you guys could show her the love and drop her a subscription. And as I said before, somebody at the start of their hobby is a perfect time to go follow somebody, because you can watch the whole entire journey and see how that person and their collection actually grow throughout the forthcoming years. Cheers, Mark. I might just drop your YouTube link down into the comments.
Thank you. Oh, Dave, see you. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Uncle Dave's in chat.
Hello, Dave.
The changes for Panthabetius is amazing. I've got a couple of Panthos on my wish list. The Platyoma and the Machala. The only ones that people actually want mature males of, because they're really pretty.
You want all the Panthos, not just 2.
I was waiting for that.
Well, there's a few more, but I haven't looked into them enough to feel comfortable buying them as of yet.
I think Ellie and Lewis, you guys are probably going to get them all, literally.
If it's because of the colours that you want, if you want a pretty purple one, get the mascara male. Oh my god, the purple on that's something else. But the females are just as pretty because it comes up on their carapace. It's not loads; they are mostly brown, but they get highlights of colour on their carapace.
The slight iridescence, yeah. I like the stripes on the carapaces as well versus it just being plain.
But is their behaviour you're like? Because they're very, they kind of study you, and it's easy to watch them, and like they pay attention. They're really in there, like other animals rather than just spiders.
Yeah. See, I think that the spiders are probably slightly more intelligent than what people think, in my opinion. Whether it's right or not,
massively so, yeah.
Because I've got 2 Davis pentalorises, and I can put a worm in one, and one of them's running around the enclosure, going absolute nuts, and the other one just sits there. And it makes you think, doesn't it? Like, why would 2 of the same species act differently to the same sort of stimuli?
The longer I've kept spiders, the more convinced I am that each spider has its own characteristics from its genus, but then has its own personality to go alongside those characteristics from their genus as well as.
It's crazy, isn't it? How something.
Can you take or you still watching?
So
No, but
because there's such a unique pet.
you got a slab. Yeah,
So
okay.
ancient
I'll enjoy it.
I was really going to just put my back on the racken.
can literally have, you know, intelligence levels and have their own characters.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear it all the time because somebody will post a picture of, like, I don't know, like a Nandu Chromatus or something, and say, "Oh yeah, mine's well aggressive. Look at the thing; it's like this all the time." And then the first comment will be, "Oh, mine's really gentle and really soft." And somebody else will say, "Oh, mine's food aggressive, but apart from that, it's fine."
It's crazy, really, to see all of the different personalities come through, because it, especially now that I've got a couple of not pairs, but doubles. I've got a couple of agens. Both of them would savage me if I put my hand in there. They absolutely love the food. But I just love watching them. I could spend hours in my bedroom just looking.
Harry, if you're after scorpions, I said in chat, Tim Baxter over at CFTN, he's taken scorpions to the show, babies. Leah from Unusual Pets might have some babies still as well as. But then Venomous Visions, the Spider Shop, Bugnut, and Bugs UK. Probably the best bets to hit up. A couple of days ago, Spider Shop had scorpions in though, mate. Maybe double check today if you haven't already checked today, like. Okay, was getting me tempted on spiders.
Is that EU Marine? Is that the skeleton leg?
They are fossorial.
I don't obviously have one, but
I
all
think
that I've seen go under the ground.
I think Lewis has a E. Marinius. Dave's obviously got one.
I've got an adult female.
Somebody's my pet arthropods. Does anybody have any experience with them? Are they fossorial or terrestrial? I've heard mixed thoughts.
Why are you cleaning the cat? You're a dog.
Everybody said fossorial.
Yeah, the fossorial, the Emerus. It's fossorial, yeah.
Webbed Obsessions just pulled an egg sac from one the other day. Wow. Congratulations.
Who did?
Webbed Obsessions.
Does he still have the male?
Webbed Obsessions, if you haven't got Lewis or Ellie on Facebook, drop me a message if you're in the UK and if you still have the male. So we could then hopefully get Lewis pairing up his female. That'd be pretty cool.
They're in the US.
Diana, the isopod draw, I'm going to do it on Thursday because our Webbed Obsessions is over in the US. I'm going to do it on Thursday's video because I got back from work literally minutes before this live, so I didn't have time to write down everybody's names and everything else. So I'm going to put it onto Thursdays. I can only apologise. I was supposed to finish work at 3:30, and we finished at 7:30, and I literally got in home at about 10 to 8. And I also literally had to turn the internet off today and just have a full day away from my phone, which I did. And my eyes definitely definitely felt the benefits from it today.
Oh, by the way, it does look quite nice today. You can't really see.
So the isopod draw, I'm going to hook that into Thursday's video. I hope you guys won't go mad at me for it, but it's just purely because I didn't get back too late. But Emma Jones is in chat. We can do a spider giveaway this evening for you guys because Emma has a spider that she'd like to donate. Cheers, Kale. I'm probably going to do the same tomorrow as well, to be honest, because
I got a cat I would like to donate.
I've been constantly on the internet for probably about 3 weeks, especially over Christmas, with messages and stuff like that. So I'll probably not be around tomorrow either. Plus, I've got to take Tara's got to go to the hospital tomorrow, so I've got to go and take her to the hospital. Only for it's nothing to...
I'm cute. If all three of them are
You can't say that. Mark says I never win giveaways. No, but other people win and give them to you. It's even better. Steve, sorry, even.
I don't know, 2 of them from around actually.
Chatting crap.
Oh.
My comments have just got all funny. Really.
All the babies, and then you stick them all together.
Emma, what spider were you thinking? When we do the giveaway for the spider that's Emma's given away, it will be UK only. Although if you're outside of the UK, you can still enter, but on behalf of somebody in the UK. And that person, if you're going to donate it to somebody in the UK, they don't have to be on stream or in the comments tonight. It can be anybody. Crazy Critters World. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Lisa, I can't win a bloody sausage.
I don't win anything either, Lisa. Or I win what I don't want.
I mean, there's no sausages in the competition, so you might be all right.
Yeah, so Emma's kindly donating a unsexed bohemi and a subadult carapanensis. So one's going to be done tonight and one's going to be done a week tonight. Which one? The first person to comment either bohemi or carapanensis, and that's the one we'll go for.
You can keep the bohemi. I've just sold 2.
I can't spell either unless I find the name on Google.
We're going to do the carapanensis thanks to Matt Tarantula Rookie. Scott, do you know anyone who has Lichelis australis available?
That's
Tim,
right.
I'm sure Tim, and they
There you go, Michael spelled it right.
Yeah, but we're gonna go for.
Aren't they parthenogenic?
I don't know how to spell it though.
I nearly said carcinogenic.
Matt wrote it, so I'll copy Matt. If Matt don't got it right, then he screwed up everyone.
Let's see. Yeah, Matt spelled it right.
Canned Welsh morphology says yes, please. I'll take the cat.
I'll go. I don't worry.
Oh, by all means, you can have the cat.
She will. She will.
I got 6 of them.
Yeah, I'll just go put it in a box.
She will have the cat. There's no 2 ways about it. Canned will literally have the cat, not a problem. Canned Welsh mythology. If somebody could put Canned's Instagram link into the comments, and if we could please all go follow her on Instagram. She says she doesn't like people, but we all absolutely love the lady, and her photography is just out of this world, amazing. She is literally one of the best in the hobby. Macro footage is absolutely incredible. So if somebody could put Welsh Morphology's Instagram link into those comments, that would be absolutely phenomenal.
And it is a real
to win my children.
God. Oh my God.
You can literally hang this thing upside down, you don't care.
It's a stupid cat.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
Hey, Daniel.
Hi.
No, if you don't like people, you're going to end up in a jail as a serial killer, says BJ. No, you just end up with tons of animals. And then you go out and you find other like-minded people, and then suddenly you work out that you do like people. You just like the other weirdos that are just as strange and bizarre as you are.
Yep.
Yeah. Russell, we're not starting the giveaway just yet. We'll probably go for it after 9 o'clock.
I
Sorry?
just spent ages getting that spelling right.
You copied what Matt had put and just pasted it.
Yeah, but it kept going up.
Okay, Emma. Oh, hold on.
Hello, darling. How are you today?
You're funny, Matt.
And whoever wins a Carapanosis tonight, it will be posted out on the 16th of this month. Just so you know. So it won't be posted out straight away. It will be posted out on the 16th. And we have got 4 minutes until 9 p.m. where Alice in Spiderland, we can then swear. They take the mickey out of me and my beard. They call it fake for some unknown reason. Ellie
Just
likes
give it
to
a
call
poll.
me.
Unknown reason.
You're fake. You 100% fake.
Amazon.
You're a W anchor, whether you like it or not.
And she calls me naughty words as well when it comes to 9 o'clock. And nobody sticks up for me. Canned Ralph Morphology says she actually's got 12 cats at the moment. Wow.
Oh, good luck to you. I got 6. 2 of them drive me up bloody sane.
We've just got a dog.
I got a dog, so she just stinks.
Yeah, ours is snoring at the moment.
Alice, when did you decide to get onto YouTube and start that channel?
It was so that then I could look back and see how far I'd come with my arachnophobia sort of thing. And I think that they're just too cool not to share. Because not a lot of people, like, they hear the word tarantula and they're like, oh, go away. But I think that they just don't understand.
No.
My mum's commenting again. Hello. Again.
Hello, mummy. Hi, Alice, mummy. If we could just get some hi mummy up in the comments, that'd be wicked.
Oh dear. But yeah, it was just so that then I could look back. Hi, mummy. Oh dear. There we go. I'll do it as well. Oh dear.
Sharon says hi, mummy. Steve says hi, mummy. Durgeon, we've not started the competition yet, so please don't pretend we have.
Yeah, Durgeon's not allowed to play anyway because he's in Pakistan.
If you're not in the UK and you're in a different country, you can still enter the competition, but if you do win, you will have to donate it to somebody that's in the UK.
Except for DJ.
Except for DJ.
Do you know what? You think
Exactly that.
DJ wins all the time. To competitions, he can't even really win anything from.
I suppose. Where is?
It's funny.
Hi, Ask. Yeah. My son's watching at my mum's, so he's going to end up spamming it saying hello.
I love
Vortex. Give it another minute, and the comments will go a bit more adult, and so will the theme. We will be swearing and stuff like that. So come 9 o'clock, which is in 1 minute's time, it's a good idea for children not to be watching the stream.
Yeah,
that is our cut off. That is our watershed, 9 p.m, and we do go a bit more adult.
They'll be sat there laughing now.
His hours work today, and I didn't a lot. I just don't.
So what's your subscriber count now? 'Cause I think it was it 160, 170 when we first decided to do it.
I'm at 219 now.
Awesome. Shall we say when you get to 225, we shall start the giveaway?
Yeah, go for it.
So Alice needs another 6 subscribers, and then we're going to give away Emma's subadult Carapanensis, which are an absolute gorgeous spider. And Emma, thank you again for dropping that into a giveaway. Moistness of the moist. Oh yeah.
Scott,
It's
You're
got nice,
you're a wanker.
Alice, you need to say it. Everybody says it.
Oh, Scott, you're a wanker.
Yes.
I know.
Good job.
Yay!
I know.
Sorry.
One of us.
Oh dear.
I can't help it. All these female spider keepers, you know. Already
Oh,
sold, says Tarantula Rookie.
Yeah, I never expected to even get a small following. You know, my little one gave me a goal of 70 subscribers for Christmas, and it's just gone nuts.
Good.
That's cool.
You keep anything other than the spiders?
I got a couple of snakes, a dog, and a hamster.
Oh, what snakes have we got?
Just a ball python and a corn snake.
And are you feeding the hamster up for the ball python?
No.
So the ball pythons are also the royals, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah. And is the royal in the same room or?
No, I could go get her.
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah. Right. Just 1 second.
Please.
Then. Let me go and have a nosy.
Scott, there's only one stud muffin, says Mark the Spider Guy. Yeah, Mark, they called me a wanker. I just agreed with it. Greg, I have no. Hey, Danielle. Danielle is Portsmouth Tarantulas. And Alice has just been telling them most of her collection has actually come from Portsmouth Tarantulas and CFTM.
Say it.
Hold on. Need to get you on big screen because my.
Say it.
What's a Ramanesh?
Oh, not that bit.
Poecilotheria, something.
Yeah, police the area. Oh no, Homophilistica. You
Hammer.
big dickhead. I think one of these days no more swear words than others, Carl. I think you're right. How'd you say it, Lewis?
Hanuma Villa Sumika.
Hamana Villa Samika.
Yeah.
But you know next stream that will be completely gone from my mind.
I know, and I'll ask you again.
Yes.
We're all stinking eventually.
Oh, is it male or female or?
A girl, I think.
Gorgeous.
Got short, fat tail, so yeah.
Oh, cheers, Gecko. Appreciate that, dude. Gecko Warrior.
Yeah. I'm not going to attempt to get the corn snake out because she'd have me. She's hungry. It's feeding day tomorrow.
Coming from Spar Spiders on Thursday. Oh my word! Oh, we were just saying Danielle Hardman's in the chat, and obviously she is Portsmouth Tarantulas.
Oh, hello! I'm a big fan of them. It was them that I got one of my first tarantulas from, and most of the collection.
Hey everyone!
RPG is evolving.
Yeah. Hey Holmesu. Which ones that have you got from Danielle that was tiny and now have grown on some?
So I got the Tripepi, the Nandrochromatus, one of the Davis Pentalauruses,
Hey
both
Phil.
the Sasamais, and I think maybe the Pulchra as well. Where are you going?
And again, you know, I don't know if they'll be at the Barnsley show, Danielle's in the chat, so I hope she should be able to tell us. But if you go to a show, Portsmouth Tarantulas are there, go say hello to Danielle. She's a cracking lady to go and say hello to and chat to. She's absolutely.
I only know what they look like from the TikTok videos.
She's literally the same. There's no difference. As she is in TikTok, is what she is like in real life. She's absolutely awesome.
See, I don't know whether I'm more excited to either meet people or get more spiders.
I have 2 questions for Danielle. Are you going to Taunton, and have you still got the Ornata mail? Please.
Hi, Gemma. Danielle says she's there. She's going.
Well, it'll be nice to see you.
And then the next one, Danielle, was, are you going to the Taunton show?
Me?
What mail did you say?
I won't be going.
Ornata mail.
The Ornata mail.
I'm just going to go pop the snake back.
No worries. Yes, we're at Taunton, and I believe so. But everything is packed up at the minute, ready to move eventually. Could Lewis put a deposit down on it, Danielle?
The Samika was from. Wow, what's his name?
Villa Sumika.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. From Christoph. At the same time as we got the Smithy, and the Smithy is like that big, and the Samika is like twice the size of it.
The Smiths don't half-hold their price.
Yeah,
225 subscribers. Als Ark.
Hey, thank you, everyone.
You can't get them. No matter where you go, I don't care who you see, anyone selling pokers, you ain't seeing the Smithy.
It depends. If Christoph was selling a Smithy, then you know it's going to be a Smithy.
Yeah, that's where mine's from.
Same with Emil, and the same with Danielle. Same with Luke. Luke's really funny where he gets his pokers from, because he says the same thing. A lot of them aren't what you think they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Welsh Morphology rehomed 22 Royals last year. My word. Lewis can have it. I'll use him, and he's not mega fresh anymore. Chuck me some slings if you're successful, says Danielle.
Yeah, awesome. Nice one. Not a problem.
And Danielle has a Smithy as well, or Smith Eye.
Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Mark. Mark, you want a Smithy? Go see Danielle. Because you're not having mine.
So what have you got on your spider list then to purchase? Have you got your eye on any new ones? Or
anything that comes in the mystery box from Scott.
No, I did have my eye on the Species Silver, but I picked one up at the Coventry show off Luke again. The only one that I kind of really, really want is really, really expensive, and it's a Solaris.
which one's that?
The P Solaris.
Panther Beta Solaris.
Yeah, Panther.
See, I'm not that good with half of my names. I know the ones that I've got and a few of the
I'm trying
others.
to think of the common name, but I don't think he's actually got a common name.
It'll be Summit Bloom.
Somewhere below. Hey, Joffy.
Have you got any Phomictopus species then? Of course you will.
Yes, Arachimatus, Auratus. What else have I got?
Dominican purple.
What's the scientific name for that one?
Wait, is it?
The Dominican purple.
Yeah.
Species Dominican purple. No, not got one of
I do.
them. For mixed
I
percent
like the-
Pokemon, I literally have to go to the collection and have a look.
What's the red? Is it the Red Island Bird Eater? Is it the? I can't remember the name for it, but it's the one that's red.
Yes, the Red Island Birdie. Oh my god, what's the scientific name for that one? Oh god.
I can't remember.
No, same.
But I've got my eye on quite a few others, so I want to finish the Nandu species off, and maybe get an Avik, because they're quite cool and fluffy.
I've got mine paired at the minute.
So, shall we get this? Shall we get a competition underway? See who can win this adult Carapanensis. Again, it is open to UK residents. It's open to overseas, but if you are overseas and you do win it, you will have to donate it to somebody in the UK.
Name's DJ.
Sorry?
Said unless your name's DJ. Oh no, I'm only joking. He knows I'm only joking. He knows I love him.
So we need a hashtag for it to. Let me share the screen. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Yeah, we're there. Wicked. So we need a hashtag.
Alice.
Yes.
Okay, Alice with a capital A. So put in the comments hashtag Alice, as it is like that, and that will then enter you.
Scott Solanka seems fitting.
Who said that?
Danielle.
And we'll start collector, shall we? He says. Bum, 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 bum.
I've never seen so many people yelling my name at me before. Oh, good luck, everyone.
Let me try and get this up again. Giveaways.
Can I enter it as well?
Yeah.
Okay. There's my hashtag on here.
It saves you shipping out.
I don't have it like there. Boom. There we go. There we go. I've done it.
Am I sharing my screen now? Can you see that?
Ah, there we go. A Phomictopus artichromatus is the Red Island Bird Eater.
Ah. Yes,
Yeah,
I
that
do
was
have
my
one.
mum again, Googling it for us.
Can you guys see my screen? Am I sharing it all right? Yeah. So we've got 40 entries so far.
You said with a capital A, Scott.
It will pick it up whether it's capital A or a small A.
Ah, right. No, there we go then.
Yeah, don't worry because we've had 40 entries.
Fair enough.
So far.
But yeah, we can see it.
Wicked, and all I can see is that what you can see, that Alice bit. Greg, like I just said, it doesn't matter. It won't make no difference. If you do it with a capital A or a small A, it will still pick it up as it has done. Because a couple of people that have already put Alice in with the capital A have put a small A, and it's gone up by 1. You can only enter once with this as well. And hey, Jackson. So again, this one is for a Carapanensis subadult from Emma. There we go. Look, 42 entries. Hey, Jackie. If you've just joined, put into the comments hashtag Alice with or without a capital A, makes no odds, to be in with a chance of winning a Carapanensis sub-adult. And Cannon says, I need more spiders to photograph the excuse I'm using. That's the best excuse. And we have got 43 entries. Again, thank you to everybody that's dropped Als Ark subscription tonight. Really, really appreciate you continuing to show the whole community that support and love. Absolutely awesome. Anyone
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
want to lift a Barnsley? Let me know, says Sharon. Hey, Michael, Mantis NI. If you do go to Mantis NI, pop in Scott's Inverts and you get a little bit of a discount over there. Hey, Mark. Hi, Victoria. I'll have a lift to Barnsley, says Matt. Oh, yeah. That's just a little bit of a detour. Hey, no worries, dude. Shall we hit the draw button?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, here we go. Boom. I just seen DJ's name there for a second. I was like, what?
Oh.
Tarantula. Okay,
Matt.
congratulations. You have won the Carapanensis from Emma. And that's Emma that doesn't know you.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's cool. Congratulations, Matt.
Congrats, brother.
There we go. And also, this is the first live for me anyway of the new year. So happy New Year to everybody on screen and everybody in chat as well. I hope 2023 is going to be absolutely amazing for all you guys. Here at Scott's Inverts is going to be the year of the invert, I think. And I said that going into 2022 as well. So I think we're just going to say that for every year.
Sounds like a plan.
Happy slappy New Year. Thank you, people. Matt, I'll grab you a pic after the live, says Emma. Congratulations, Tarantula Rookie.
Good to see him do an unboxing video of that one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's one. I've got my eye on a Carapanensis. How many Mandu species are there? Is there I know that it's quite a few, but
oh, that seems to be too. They'll be checking up there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm missing a couple out of the ones that are readily available anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think there's a couple that are not available to the hobby yet. Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
Got to be better than 2022, says Danielle. It's going to be for you, Danielle. I think. I reckon 2023 is going to be the year of Portsmouth Tarantulas. It's got to be in it. Has to be. house is about 25 of them.
I've only got 3.
Darren's got 4.
Yeah.
Dave's just put Alice. Dave, Uncle Dave, you're like well late. Matt won. Matt's already won, Dave.
Tablet.
Dave, it's over, Dave. They're all dead, Dave.
Oh dear.
Even Kachansky, they're all dead, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Is that Red Dwarf?
Yes, Dave.
Have you got? Is it the Davis species Panama? Is it the lava spider? Have you got one of them yet?
No. I've got the Panororis.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Yeah, they're so expensive, aren't they?
Panororis, and that fucker fucking popped out a molt the other day, didn't she? She was looking nice and fat. Her abdomen was pointing forward as well. I was thinking, oh my word, that's going to be a hefty egg sack. It must have been about 2 hours later. There she is on her back with her legs in the air. I was like, no, you little cow.
Yeah, I've got a couple of pairs, but I don't think I plan on breeding any of them because all of the ones that I've got are pretty common, and I don't think I'd be able to shift them. And I don't want hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the same spider.
People will buy them in bulk, that's for sure. For things like mystery boxes, just to sell cheaper spiders as well. People will buy them.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know whether I'd trust myself and end up getting eaten.
But at what point?
I never have too many.
At what point do you decide to breed? For you, when do you think you will go? Yeah, do you know what? Let's give it a go.
I reckon it's if I've got a mature male with a mature female, and I wouldn't be able to just see them wandering. You know, I'd feel bad for the male to not be able to fulfill his spider duties, you know. But
what does your other half think to you doing YouTube and coming on the live?
Yeah, he's well supportive. I've kicked him out tonight to go. I've made him go fishing, so it's quiet. So he's happy. He's like, oh well, can you make it a regular thing so I can go out every week? I was like, well, we'll see. But you know, he's happy. He likes the spiders. He spends more time looking at them than me, I think, sometimes.
Has he popped off carp fishing or?
No, he's sea fishing. He's gone fishing for cod.
Oh. What, for you guys or to sell on?
No, just for us. He's just does it as a hobby, something for him to, you know. He catches quite a few cod. He had an eel the other day and a wrasse. That was quite cool. But
The cobras are short.
Can you still eat the wrasse?
The cobras.
Or is it
he
just too
puts
small?
most of them back unless it's a reasonable size.
No, most wrasse are only kind of that size, aren't they? They're only small rock dwellers, from what I remember.
Big ones like this.
Is there?
Yeah, it goes out. We went out boat fishing in summer, and we was like 20 meters away from someone that caught like a 33-pound cod. Yeah, so we're at the coast, aren't we? So you know, it's pretty good going, to be fair.
With the price of cod, I'd be going out every day. If I was on the coast, I'd be like, yeah, I ain't going down the chippy. I got to take the boat out, mate.
Yeah, well, them deboning it, and that's a right pain in the bum.
Yeah, but they make it look well easy.
Yeah, well,
These old boys whip out some sharp knives and they just go, and it's done.
To be fair, when last time I went fishing, I brought home some mackerel, and I had to cover its head with a tea towel to cut its head off because I couldn't do it. It was looking at me. But yeah, he enjoys his fishing. I've got my spiders, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did have a walrus. It was laid on the harbour for a few days. Well, I think it was like they cancelled the New Year's fireworks for the walrus.
There was a walrus.
Yeah, we
can't-
had a walrus visit us the other day.
I can't remember chilling on Scarborough Beach.
No, it was massive. It was on the
Was
just
the
on the
Tusk
slipway to the
Cinema?
harbour. It's up in Newcastle now, or Northumberland. It was at yesterday.
Wow! Did you go down and see it?
No, because I thought I was going to, but then we didn't know whether, because there was cordons off to stop people going near it, and it was really busy. People travelled all over to come and see it.
I can remember being in Skegness, and I'm swimming in the sea, and I remember something grey appearing by the side of me, and I fucking shit myself. I come flying out of the water, turned back round to have a look, and then there was quite a couple of people playing and swimming alongside a seal, and I thought, oh bastard, that's what it was. But I was literally in my own little world at the time, and this little grey head popped up here, and I was like, I'm not looking. Goodbye, woof, gone. But a walrus, my God. Did they give an explanation to why it's come down? Was it like just?
Well, it was travelling north or something. It wasn't. It was a bit. Well, three or 4 years old. They said it was. Weighed 3/4 of a ton. Yeah.
And that's a baby.
Well, it was about 3 or 4. Yeah, they said tusks were massive in that. It was cool to see the photos and that anyway. And yeah, I agree. It was better than the fireworks.
Yeah. I think it's cool that the fireworks were called off.
Yeah, they didn't want to scare it, and so they called it all off. Everyone was gutted, but I was, the dog was happy. So
Matt said he swam with a whale shark in Cuba. Yeah, I think I was fucking myself, whale shark. I remember jumping off the boat when I went to Malta many moons ago, and I remember jumping off the boat into the sea, and I was kind of treading water, and something brushed my leg, and it literally, I felt it half of my leg was covered by whatever it was that was brushing the side of me. I fucking shit myself. Jesus walked on water. I ran across it, got back in the boat, and I've never been in deep water since. That was enough to scare the shit out of me. Well, I blame me. My stepdad was making me watch Jaws from when I was a really small kid. Do you know what I mean? So I've got that inbuilt fear of some massive gob with 10 billion teeth coming up from the depths of the sea anyway.
For me, it's just the fact that you can't see what's there until it's there.
Yeah.
But I was in Turkey once and swimming off the back of the boat. We went to Cleopatra's Island.
See, Malta's just off Turkey, isn't it?
But yeah, I stood on a sea urchin.
Yeah, fucker.
Yeah. Good job we had insurance as well. I spent 2 hours in a hospital in Turkey with them stabbing little spines out my feet. Yeah. I wouldn't have minded, but they didn't numb it or anything. They're just a big needle, Sorry.
I seen a TikTok video of some geezer, and he was like, "Oh, this is a jellyfish," and the jellyfish had been washed up onto the beach. So he picks it up, carries it, puts it into the sea, and then the next minute, he's like, like this all over the place. I was like, that teacher for fucking with a jellyfish.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go swimming with sea turtles later on this year.
I had various lick me, says Canned. What is that in reference to? Jellyfish or women? I'm dubious about water. Even deep fresh water, I'm very wary about. I get to my chest and I'm like, I don't think I want to go any deeper than that.
When you see what can live in the lakes and stuff, like big pike and big teeth and
yeah, and you think Welsh catfish is a big catfish, and they're in the UK. Yeah, Mark the Spider Garage guy has just put your channel link into the comments, and Craze Critter World has done also. Again, if you're watching, please drop Alice a subscription. She's literally at the start of her journey into spiders and on YouTube, so now's the time to subscribe so you can watch this lady kind of grow over the next forthcoming years. It's going to be a pretty epic journey. It's going to be pretty cool to see where she takes the hobby as well. In fact, do you guys reckon that Alice is going to stick with just spiders, or do you reckon she'll get hooked towards scorpions, centipedes, maybe? I don't know.
I'm looking into beetles. That's what I've been looking into.
No, you're all right, mate. The beetles, my word. Yeah, when you think some of them take a year to 2 years to go from grub to beetle, and you don't
and then they live for like a year and a half or something daft.
Yeah, live for about a year, pass away, and then that's it. You think, oh my god.
Yeah, but I've been looking at, the big Hercules beetles and the stag beetles and stuff, and it's just to have one sat on my hand and it'd be like,
I can. Only one type of diving for me.
oh dear.
That's kind of like diving in the sea-ish, I suppose. Depending, please take that as a joke.
Oh dear.
Someone says Beatles.
Beatles.
Yeah.
I love Beatles.
Phil's pretty up there on his Beatles. He might actually have some for sale as well, Alice. If that's the case, I'll drop you his Facebook details. He's a good guy. He's a good connection to have as well. He's a lovely, lovely man, is Phil.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to buy anything else till I go to this show. I've got to save my money because I go nuts.
See, I told you, buy something off Phil, right? And just say, look, I won Scott's Inverts giveaway. Ask him, and I'll back you up. And then it's just hashtag blame Scott's Inverts.
Myth 5.
Championship winner 96 to 2000.
Oh, dear.
I love you, Camden.
But I'm thinking about maybe a couple of mantises as well, potentially. That's what the other half likes. He likes the mantises.
Get him some mantis, get you some beetles. While he's opening his mantis, you can be like, well, I've got the beetles. And he's going to, I don't care.
I'm dragging him to show with me, so he can't tell me off if he's there buying them as well.
Just sit him down and go, look, I've got something really, really serious to tell you. I'm suffering from an addiction. Two types of addiction. One is obviously you, and the other is
just sweet talk him a little bit, yeah.
And then just drop it in, yeah, and say, look, I'm going to buy more. And that's as simple as it is.
I'll just buy them first, and he can ask questions.
Thank you, Moon. Appreciate that. Be kind, be gentle, Uncle Dave, says Stefan. Oh, night, Uncle Dave. Sorry, just seen that.
No, Route 11 in the underground.
Oh, night, Dave.
Okay.
Cheers, Jackie. Yeah, Scott's Inverts code over at mantis.co.uk gets you 15% off. Mister, have you seen the video last year of Shark Researcher Cameron, where he's in a little sea through plastic shark cage and a great white demolishes the tank? I have, and then I've also seen there's a female diver with she wears like the blue swimsuit. Thank you, Layla, and she's got blonde hair, and the great white comes up to her and she just pushes it away, and it fucks off. And I think, fucking hell, you've got more bollocks than me, because I would not be in the sea with that fucking thing, let alone tapping on its nose and pushing it away.
Yeah, I don't know how to contain the panic and stuff like that. If I saw a shark coming towards me, I'd shit myself.
So I can watch those type of videos, like sharks and stuff like that. I find that interesting.
What's that?
You know, the confined space videos, they're the ones that I can't watch. I watch him for about 10 seconds, and then my heart starts going. My anxieties go through the roof. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Next video.
The room.
The dislike gingerbread man. Oh dear.
If you watch my latest video, you know what the beard is. It's not gingerbread. It's ginger web. It's the urban myth of the Scots invert's beard, told in the last video.
To be fair, my partner has said that your beard is like his new goal.
Is like what? Sorry.
He said that your beard is his new goal. He's trying to grow one, and yeah.
No, Scott just didn't cut his pubic hair for like 20 years, and then he just eventually cut it and stuck it to his face.
Oh.
And the very tiny little piece I had left over, I gave to Lewis for his face.
Oh,
And every time he wants to remind himself of me, he just smells his beard. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mark, as well. You've been an absolute legend tonight. You and Craig whacking in the Als YouTube link, Als Ark.
Much appreciated. Thank you, guys.
What type of videos have you got up there at the moment?
Not a lot, really. Just a few feeding clips. Because I'm still learning. Because they're not like any other pet, really, are they? Because the amount of they just want to be left alone. As long as they've got food and water, they're happy. And I think
a bit like people were all pissed off. We just want to be left alone with a nice cup of tea or a water bowl.
You know, if you had any other pet that dug itself a hole and lived in it and you didn't see it for up to a year or whatever, you'd be like, what the hell, it's dead.
I mean, some of us have got teenagers living with us and they kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. But then there's nothing better than after you've been waiting for a few months and then you get this brand new spider to come out.
Oh.
Twice the size of before, and it's like, oh, hello.
Hey, Anton. Anton, did you see the my latest video, mate? Because there's a reference to Scotland and Robert the Bruce in there. I was a bit worried it was going to upset the Scottish because I'm not quite sure if it actually happened or not. Exhibitude on Monday, says Anton. Anton's up in Scotland and breeds the green tree pythons. So an exceptionally kind of unique snake. Very, very pricey, but very, very beautiful. Last time he bred them, people bought them off him and he drove to them. And then he's still in contact with everybody that bought snakes because he likes to see the progress and to make sure everybody's doing all right with them, which I think is quite heartwarming because I think a lot of people just breed snakes to make a couple of quid and that's it.
Anyone in my family that has autism, I'm not 100% sure. My eldest son, he's 10. He's potentially on the spectrum, but he's still waiting tests and stuff.
I think Erin obviously has autism. I know he's okay with me saying that. Our lad does, but there's quite a few people on the what's that spectrum, Ellie?
Spectrum.
No, what's that thing that you said?
Being neurodivergent.
That's it, neurodivergent. Yep. That are either vocal about it or very, very quiet about it.
See, I found that he finds it's if he has to change situation and stuff like that, it's quite.
Hey, Philip.
Can take him a while.
Yeah, purposely binned about 500 eggs last year, says Canned. It's because a lot of the balls, the common ones, are kind of being bred to make that quick money, and then unfortunately they're literally just being rehomed and rehomed and rehomed. That's not saying that's what's going on, at your house or anybody's house or anything like that, but it's there.
Yeah, our ball python is a. is a rescue. We rescued her because I don't see I wouldn't be able to go out and buy like a specific, you know, if I can give a second an animal another chance at life, then why not?
Harry says, I used to have how can you used to have autism? Autism don't just go away. That's a bit weird. Hey, Jamie Lee Fox. I have missed these lives, not being able to grab a minute to myself to watch. Hey, Luke.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he's asking me to get the corn snake out.
Who is Aaron?
No, Luke. Peach is the name of the corn snake.
Oh, I got you.
I would, but she's hungry, so I'm not getting her out. I don't want her to attack
I thought
me.
they just like peaches.
No. She's an amyl corn snake, so she's like orange and like I don't know. Just that's what I got told she was anyway. We rescued her as well. You can man it. No. I'll have to get her out after she's been fed after a few days, when she's thingied.
Chilled out.
Yeah, and eaten. 23 corn snake. Yeah, no, my friend Luke that's in the chat, he's got a 14-foot retic python and is absolutely massive.
I hope he's gave the 14-foot retic a room all to itself.
Well, it's got its own shed.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah, and he's got a Bossk monitor as well, a Savannah monitor. It's decent size, it's big and fancy. Enjoy your movie, Mark the Spider
Hey,
Guy.
no worries, Mark. Cheers for popping in, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for hitting up those links into the comments as well, dude. My 4-year-old waiting list to get tested for autism. He's the reason we got into a hobby. It's his safe place with the spiders. Aww. Jamie Lee, in that case,
how much the spiders have done so much for me, though, in terms of just being able to come through and be calm with them, because they don't make any noise, you know, other than the tappy taps if they're running about. You know, they're just, you don't even realise that they're there half the time.
Jamie Lee, if your 4-year-old is waiting to get tested for autism and spiders are his thing, drop me a message and we shall get a load of the channel stickers out to you. Mine and Ellie's, Leah's, Mark's, Phil's, and so on and so forth for him.
Just fed 9 juvies and my rosé among it.
Oh.
What's your favourite spider that you've got then?
Oh, let me just say a massive thank you to Anton. He's just done a super chat.
Thank you.
£4.49 says, just some channel appreciation. Let's go. Cheers, Anton, dude. Appreciate that, man. I'll just whack that one up there for Phil to quickly have a quick read. What were you saying? Sorry, Alice.
What's your favourite spider then at the moment?
Oh my God.
Do you like your spicier ones?
Spider. My God. Joanne, no worries. I don't know. Non-tarantula, it would be the Hogna Miami, because that was the first non-tarantula spider that I ever got, and I've got 2 at the moment, and I don't know what it is about them, but don't tell the other non-tarantula spiders that, but they are literally cheap and in my eye, it's a stunning spider. When it comes to tarantulas, I get asked this all the time, and a lot of people in chat are already going to know. But when it comes to spiders, it's the tarantulas. Sorry, I don't know. I never know. I favour the latest one that I've bought, but as for a favourite spider species or even genus, I can't lay my finger on it. It's literally like taking a child into a sweet shop and saying, "Here's £1, buy 1 10p sweet." It's never going to happen. Literally.
See, I don't have a favourite either. I can't choose.
Thank you, Anton.
Thank you. To be fair, though, I think if I had to just keep one, it'd be my Agens. Just because they get pretty big. The striking knees are just like.
Been asked that question a few times as well. If you could only keep one species, what would it be?
Probably my Agen.
Yeah, push to come to shove.
My Samani's just underground all the time. I see legs and that's about it.
Maybe red fang or sand spider or maybe a Hunteria or a brachy or Toledo cattle or a grammostolia or a pteronoculus or.
Just gonna have to bear with me a second. The partner's back, so I've got to let him in.
He better have brought some cod home, Tyler.
I'm still live.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Candy says David Bowie. Steve says Samani. Craig says green bottle blue. Kyle says every time I look is a different one. There's too many to choose. What exactly? Excuse me for yawning. And there's too many to choose.
He's got fishy fingers.
Got fishy.
Have you got fishy fingers? You want to try them? No. Do I want to smell them? Are you breeding your ball python? No, I don't think we're not going. With her being a rescue, we don't know what she's been through and stuff like that. So it's just easier just to give her a happy life and leave her be.
I think there's a lot of ball pythons already out there.
Well, in our area, just this year just gone, there was people that found ball pythons in a just normal public bin. And they ended up having to get rescued by the police and fire service and all sorts, just because people they can't afford them with the electric going up and stuff.
And people are still breeding the common ones, and I'm like, you see it all the time in comments and stuff, and you feel like, oh man, no, I know it sounds good and everything that you're breeding them, but just have a little think.
That's what I mean. I'm happy with my one. I don't,
It's more so with the common species. With the rarer stuff, yeah, okay, they're going to get sold or they're going to get kept and they're going to get looked after for a long time. But
yeah, because ours is just a normal. Like I said, we rescued her, and the amount of, there was a spider ball python there, but that was a bit because they've got neurological issues. Some of them haven't they? The spider ones.
It's a banned morph. You're not allowed to breed anymore.
Yeah, no, because there was one in the rescue and the amount it was corkscrewing like mad, and I felt so sorry for not taking it, but so we ended up with Pussy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
Just popping by. Busy was. Oh, that's just popped off. What did that say? Busy was an understatement today at work. Hope you guys have a good stream. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Jeremy breeds a lot of other spiders, other tarantula spiders. Man, I am pretty tired tonight. I suffer with insomnia. Not all the time, but every now and again it hits me and it hits me hard. And last night, not 1 minute did I get to sleep, so I was actually awake all night, and then got up at 6:30.
Yeah, insomnia is not much fun at all.
No. It was one of them. I had a bit of a migraine going on, so I was tossing and turning anyway. And every time I moved, the wife was groaning and whinging, and I was thinking, I'm going to wake her up in a minute. She's going to go mad.
Oh dear.
She'd never go mad, but because she knows what I'm like. Scott, do you have many dwarf species of spider? Yeah, I like the elegans. C. elegans is probably one of my favourites. But then the Pentalorus, easy to get hold of a Pentalorus, nice and cheap, stunning spider, a web up, amazing. But my absolute favourite dwarf species, and they are my favourite, is the Dolichothele diamantinensis. The one I had an adult female, and a friend of mine was breeding spiders, and they had a male, so they bought it off me really, really cheaply in the hope that they would then pair her and have babies and all the rest of it. But their business closed down and he sold it instead. So I'm still. This was just over 3 years ago. And I'm still a bit pissed off about that to the day. So
They're
it's
the
one of
ones
the
that
reasons.
looks like mini GBBs, aren't they? But with the redder bum.
Yeah.
I've got my eye on one of them as well. There's so many different colours.
I've got the Alexis, or the Alexis, but the Diamantinensis I had was an adult female. She was absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so when I think about it, it's like I like it, but the reminder of what happened pisses me off. Pumpkin patch are nice. Yes, they are, Matt. Did you say he caught anything, or did he blank?
Did you catch anything personally?
Side ones.
Oh no, his friend caught and he lost a couple of bites. He lost a couple. Are you taking the dog out? Yeah, okay. It's fine.
He can't come home with no fish. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He stinks of it. He stinks of that crabby, whatever it is, his bait. You can smell the sea as he's walked in.
I do, Harry, yeah.
I've been looking at the little elegans. They don't get very big at all, though, do they?
And exactly, Anton. Sorry.
Is it the sea elegans? The little love hat, but they don't get very big at all.
3.5 maybe.
See, I'd feel bad because I'd feel like I'd squish it, but then I suppose I have slings, so I've got a T-Vargans at the moment that it's practically black, and it's been like that for about 3 weeks now.
Be surprised with the vegans. The amount of people that message and say, "I bought this as a T-Vegans, but it's black. Is that right?" And it's like, well, give it a molt or two, and if its colours come through, yes.
No, I mean in terms of it being in pre-molt.
Oh yeah.
And
hey, Leah.
I've got
Leah,
as well.
Somebody was after scorpions that you might have in chat. Harry was after a scorpion. Hopefully you could put the species name into chat. So, because myself and everybody else was recommending you for babies. My wife was a fishmonger at one time. Never sure if she was. That's just having an affair. Oh, bless you. Should be at the Brighton one. I've none for sale at the minute. So, yeah. Night, my pet arachnopods.
Good night.
Just in from swimming.
See, but when people turn around to you and explain that spiders can be like pet rocks, it's very true. If anything, this hobby's taught me patience.
Yeah, I'll say it's a jar of dirt.
Yep.
Literally, we keep jars of dirt. Hey, hi, Ian. And if in our jar of dirt, the spider that's in there somewhere decides to pop out for 5 seconds, you know, happy
Then it's
days.
fun,
Happy days.
Still don't have any patience. To be fair, I've been checking daily to see if these are going to molt my slings, and they still haven't. And you know, one day it'll surprise me, and it will have. Especially with the slower growing species, I think one of them's a Grammostola pulchripe, so it'll be in there waiting for you. Well,
Oh, some of them. Oh, I remember doing the same thing when I first started. Just keep checking and checking, and sometimes twice a day even. And it's like, my God, Scott, just leave it alone. But then that's why when you're starting out, it is a good idea to get, you know, large slings, but then also go for maybe a subadult something or other. So you've got that bigger spider to go, oh yeah, you're all right, you're doing good, wandering around, as well as having the smaller ones, you know.
Yeah, well, out of all of the ones that I've got, the biggest one that I purchased was about 5 centimeters. So, you know, not that big. And now, especially the Nandu species, have just blown up.
Yeah, Jackie says smash the like button. It helps the channel so much, and it's free. Liking all our videos, not just mine, but all the creators, actually kind of tells us that we're doing the right stuff. You know what I mean? You're actually enjoying what we're putting out, and we don't need to change anything. So that it really does help. And if you want to support a little bit further, there is a blue join button. If you click that, you can become a channel member, and that is from $2.99 or £3 a month. And all that goes straight back into the channel. After you pay taxes on it, obviously.
See, watching all of the YouTube videos that I did before buying a spider, they don't explain to you how long you can wait for a spider to eat.
It depends on the size. If it's an adult, up to a year.
But just,
If it's a sling or large sling, I'd be a little bit concerned after a week. I would literally just keep trying.
no, I mean the amount of time that if you're there sat there filming a takedown, you can be sat there for 20 minutes and it hasn't even come out of its burrow. You know what I mean? Especially because I just drop feed. Hasn't eaten since May. 3-inch pulchra. I think the longest one I've got, my Hamori hasn't eaten for about 4 or 5 months now. And yeah, I just have the water bowls from. And just overfill it every now and then. Daily, I don't do it. But then sometimes, you know, one of my agens, I can give it a worm, and it was absolutely disgusted by the feel of it. You could just tell. And then tried again about 4 or 5 days later, because I knew it had 2 weeks. It had recently molted. It was his first meal post molt, and it took 4 days for it to decide that it wanted to eat a worm after I'd tried before.
Emma, you hit the blue join button on a non-Apple device. Otherwise, an Apple device, it won't let you do it. It's got to be a non-Apple device. But again, I mean, I've tried like slings on flies and they've turned their nose up, put a little maggot in twice the size of them, and they've gone and attacked it.
Yeah, my little
Bigger spiders.
Cialba was eating a waxworm, and it's like 3 times the size of it. I just squished its head, so it couldn't. Oh.
Cheers, Trond.
Awesome feeder, Scotty.
My birthday is February the 6th, so I should actually get that before then, which is a bit of a bonus. But then I'm also wanting to go Taunton, so I'll take it to Taunton with me, dude, and I shall get some feeders. I think 150. Oh, BH, sorry, BH. Wow, what? I don't even know what DKK. What's DKK?
Do you want me to have a nosy?
BH, man. Yeah, I should get that BH well before.
Crazy. No, it's the lean, mean squirting machine. I'm just reading these comments out of order, aren't I?
I'm not quite sure what happened there. Something very strange. But no, thank you, BH. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. Any money that comes to the channel goes straight back into the channel. Scott's doing to me, says Phil. I'm not quite sure what I did then. It says it didn't went through though. Says BH. Huh? I don't know then, mate.
It's Anton's. Alice, ignore that haggy. Oh dear.
I'll have a quick nosy, BH. Bear with me. Hopefully. I've got some square sausages in the freezer at the moment, Anton. We go channel dashboard, monetization, super chats, and it should.
Thank you. Right.
What? Yeah, better.
According to this, it's gone through, dude.
Okay. What?
Square sausages. I like the square sausages. I had 2 the other day. I whacked them in the deep fat fryer.
They're better for sandwiches, the square ones.
And I had egg, cheese, and tomato sauce in between 2 pieces of bread, and it was lovely. Night, Steve W. Thank you for joining, dude. Appreciate your support.
Night. Sleep well.
What was going on? So there we go. I asked a guy for a roll and square sausage in Greg's in England. Guy honestly looked at me like I was speaking Spanish. You would be, mate. You're going to ask for a sausage batch. Sausages are like, long, round, and all the rest of it.
You're up at 5:30 for it. See you all.
Oh my God, Trond. Trond. Trond has just put 200 Norwegian krone. I think that's it. Onto the chat and says, "Good night, everyone. Up at 5:30 for work." Ooh. Night, Trond. Thank you so much for joining as well, dude. Really, really appreciate your support there.
It's been nice to meet so many different people that like
And
spiders
take care,
too.
dude.
Night.
Matt, it is not a bun, it is a batch.
Not a bread roll, then, no.
No, I'm not rolling bread. I'm making a batch.
Yeah, but it's a roll, isn't it?
No. Thank you, Matt. It's a batch. If you Google it, it will give you the explanation to why it's called a batch.
See, that's one way to start an argument, isn't it? Show us all a picture of a bread roll or a bread bun or a bat. And that's it.
I sometimes have a bit of fun with my mum because when I was younger, I used to get into a lot of fights. And my mum said, look, don't talk about politics, football, or religion, and you'll never get into a fight. And it's literally like I've said to her, Mum, you said that to me once, but you forgot to tell me that. Don't talk about batches, bread rolls, barn cakes, or baps. And it makes her chuckle. It seems to be, the word batch just seems to be localised to Nuneaton, Bedworth, and Coventry, and maybe a couple of the little surrounding areas in Warwickshire as well.
Yeah, up here it's just a bread roll or a bun.
You need
Right.
a dunno sound. What's one of those, BH? The answer is bread, says canned. No, it's a cob mat. Oh my god. This will cause a
have you done?
fight in Scotland, says Anton.
Yeah, bread is a sandwich where it's 2 slices of bread.
Yeah, bread is a sandwich.
It's fucking bap end of. See you there.
Bap. No, baps are somewhere else in Coventry. These are baps on a woman. Can't walk into Greg's and go, oh, can I have a pair of baps, please?
What do you call a bread roll?
Bat.
Not a. What do you call it?
Batch.
Batch.
That would be a collection of bread rolls.
A bat. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. A collection of bread rolls. A batch.
The other crucial question, Alice in Spiderland, Als Ark, is tea or coffee?
Tea.
What
Got to be tea.
and what tea bag are you putting in that cup?
Tetley's.
Oh, no, just get off the stream. It's Yorkshire.
Yeah, I do
is
have
the
Yorkshire
correct
tea,
answer.
but
Yorkshire tea makes tea. Anything else makes canal water.
you see, but I always put 2 tea bags in there.
Yeah, you'd need it with Tetley.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. I don't do coffee though. Coffee's just like the.
Like Jamie Lee says there, coffee or Yorkshire tea.
Earl Grey or CBD. That'd just knock me out.
CBD does nothing for me at all. I don't feel relaxed. My muscles don't feel any different or anything. But I do, yes. Phil's there as well. Phil and Victoria both are for the Yorkshire tea. PG, no, not PG.
PGs are just nah. I can't have PG tips. It's just
Yorkshire tea is the best. Yes, Susan.
See, with me being in Yorkshire and that, you'd have thought that I'd drink Yorkshire tea.
I do drink a lot of Yorkshire tea, but I do really like my filter coffees. I've asked Osman if he'll bring, because he's coming over for BTS. So I've asked him if he'll bring a packet of Dutch coffee over for me if I pay him. So he's going to do that. I've had quite a lot of the American coffees. Some of those are really, really nice, really strong, but really nice. There's a veteran one, and theirs is really nice.
Oh, there we go. My aunt is there now. Decaf coffee and tea.
No, not decaf. What's the point? You wake up in the morning, right? You want a coffee. Sorry, Auntie. This might be a bit offensive. You want a coffee to do 2 things. You want it to wake you up, and you want it to make you need a shit. Apart from that, that's it. Job done.
I can't stand coffee. Just the smell of it.
Coffee's got a shitload of caffeine to wake you up, but it also stimulates a hormone in your body, which kicks the muscles in. and stimulates your muscles to cause you to go for a poo as well.
Yeah, but apparently tea has more caffeine in than coffee, doesn't it? It's just released slower.
I don't know.
That's what I heard, but I don't need coffee to poo. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, hypermania. Oh my god. I only drink coffee, lava, Java, volcano. That sounds pretty nice.
Because I'm going for like the paper.
Not instant, no. I don't like toast.
I just added a little bit more.
I don't like instant coffees as much as what I do filter.
Good old Scottish whiskey. Scott's an old cunt, but he needs help.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Yeah, any volunteers, contact me across my social.
But yeah, it's got to be tea.
Ian
to
says
be.
hot lava Java is good. I might have to get hold of some though. Is it like coffee with a bit of chili or something in it?
I haven't got watermelon today.
Matt gets Starbucks and Costa coffee for free. For fucking free?
At those prices as well.
Oh, no. You're getting my food. There's more. I have a funny feeling it could be purely down to the tank. You know what I mean? Just because.
It's only you at the office tonight.
No wonder he's buzzing his tits off till like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Caffeine. Next BTS show, it'll be May again, won't it? And is it at the same place?
Yeah, I think it's the 21st and it's the Warwickshire Event Centre. But Tarantula Rookie is in the chat and he has all the dates pretty much to hand. So fingers crossed he can now go bump with the exact date for you. The hotels near BTS are quite expensive. Airbnb and the hotels in Coventry are a lot cheaper, and it's only 15 minutes away from the venue.
Right.
I think Incredible Inverts of the Animals is actually having a stand at BTS with his parents again.
See, I'm going to have to debate about whether to come and book a hotel and stay over or whatever, because otherwise I'd be travelling for 6-7 hours to go to a show and then travel back again.
Yeah, I think Scarborough's 4.5. Caesar's the 29th of January, Taunton 26th of Feb, Barnsley the 26th of March, London's the 23rd of April, BTS is the 21st of May, Bristol the 30th of July, Glasgow 20th of August, Bedford 21st of September, Coventry, which is one of the best shows, is the 29th of October, and Brighton is the 26th of November. He's still buzzing off the Carapanensis, Scott. I'm glad Matt won it. I to be honest, I'm really glad Matt won it. I don't think. No, I haven't. I'm bipolar, so there are some real times of mania and insomnia, and then I can crack, so I cannot have anything that will trigger mania. So caffeine is a no-no. Makes me anxious as fuck. Yeah, yeah. Matt won't be able to attend the Coventry show because in October he's going to be a granddad. And it's a complete wind-up, Alice. It's a complete wind-up. His son had his girlfriend over Christmas, and Matt was on a live, so I was winding him up. And he was like, "No, I'll go in there and make sure nothing's going on. If I hear a creak, I'll go in there." And I was like, "Matt, you know, as well as I do at that age, you can get away with murder without saying a word."
Yep.
So we've just been winding him up that Connor's got his missus pregnant.
I heard he lasts more than 23 seconds. And now the wind-up has gone more viral than a TikTok.
We actually confirmed with Matt's wife that he only lasts 23 seconds.
Nanny coffee is nice. It's not so strong.
If she's lucky.
But it's got a nice good body of flavour.
I don't know what I'd do without nicotine. I'd end up killing somebody.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah. I got off drugs in 2 weeks, rattled my ass off, and all the rest of it. The hardest drug in the world, I think, to give up is nicotine. I fucking love nicotine.
If I don't have it, I'll go nuts. It's just whether it's through an actual cigarette or a vape or whatever, but I just need some form of nicotine to keep me sane.
In June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
I'm obsessed with my vape, even though I still do smoke. But I smoke when other people are smoking. And sometimes I help myself, but not very often.
Oh, last cigarette I had was a year and a half ago now.
I make Lewis laugh with my vape. He's like, when you're sleeping, you don't let it go. I'm like, what?
BTS in May.
So is BTS the one to go to then? If I'm going to travel to go to one, that'd be the one to go to.
Yeah, it's that one.
Goes to my hand, and it's like.
I'm gonna have to convince the other half to.
I'd say BTS. Bristol show's good one. Taunton's pretty good. Coventry is really good. Really surprised me actually. London is a new venue. First time putting it on this year. Coventry was the first time they put Coventry on last year, to be honest. So Scott coming to Glasgow this year. Not if the train prices are still the same, mate.
Are you coming to the northern one then, or?
I think that's the plan is to go to the Barnsley one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably end up seeing you there. It'd be nice to actually meet some people in person and be like, oh, you know.
I think we're only in the south ones, like Bristol and Taunton, and the Coventry ones, the ones in and around the area.
Are you staying overnight for the Coventry one?
Yeah.
Wicked. For Coventry and BTS, we were all just going for a couple of drinks and that the night before.
Yeah, no, it'll be cool. I might have to tag along.
It's not like a mad sesh or anything like that. I don't drink anyway, but
I don't either. I'd have a couple of pints and I'd be swaying.
I do both. I smoke maybe 5 cigarettes throughout the day and vape when I can't be asked to go to the back door. Hey, Jungle Loft. He's just booked his table for the Barnsley show. Loads of stock coming. Awesome. Going to Glasgow, Barnsley, Bristol, and possibly Coventry. So what you're saying, Joanne, is you're dual fueling at the moment then? You must have hybrid lungs. Don't know yet, Anton, to be honest. Don't know what's happening with the Glasgow.
No matter what you talk about in here. A bit of everything, I'm assuming.
I've got to try and get my car sorted for this.
Yay! Not here anymore. We got rid of him. Oh shit, he came back.
Oh, that's awesome. Tarantula Rookie has said the first person to go up to Matt, which is Tarantula Rookie, at the Southeast Arachnid show and tell him the first spider he bought, he'll give them £10 to spend at this show. So if you go back to Tarantula Rookie's very first video, you will see that said spider. And away you go. Run up to him at the seas and it'll give you a tenner to spend at the show.
So what was your first spider then, Scott?
put the fabric.
LP and a After Palmer Shackleades.
Never get rid of that.
But got those both at the same time, followed by an OBT.
I got
You should always have.
Brave.
I think I had the OBT, and then I'm sure pretty much got the Team Metallica, which turned out to be a mature male.
Oh,
And just love
see, I was amazed at how
Just,
how the prices when the adults and stuff, especially like with the Brachypelma species and the Calcodes and that, they're not too bad, are they? I suppose.
Pikachu one.
But like 120 quid for an adult spider, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I know that's cheap, isn't it? Really, compared to some of them.
Yeah, Mexico stopped the exports as well, so you can't get as many wild caught as what you once could. So that obviously put the prices up as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I've got a couple of Behemoths and a couple of Hamoris, so I do like the look of the. Is it the Oratum, the Flame Knee?
Or just collect it from Pokemon?
No, there's
But the list would just go on and on and on. The Amelia, the Class A, they're all amazing.
5.
Featherlegger's
your first because of Scott. Yeah, I've seen videos on them and they look quite intimidating.
Dude, it's not very strong.
on what? Sorry.
No, Anton said they got a Featherlegger's the first because of you.
Right engine.
So I said I've seen quite a few of them online and they look quite intimidating.
They're beautiful species. Once you get them in their enclosure, they'll hide and that's it.
Yeah, it's the rehousings and that I'd be a bit. I've got the slower species, the curly hairs and stuff, and they can still shift.
Well, it depends if you find them.
Butterball, the rehousing, yeah.
Huh?
Who's ever fighting gets the most XP.
Oh.
If you just catch
Or it can shift, let me tell you. I'm not being goaded into saying what my first was. You had an LP first. See, I'd like it. I wanted an LP, but it was one of my most recent purchases. I got that one back in October. First was an ABKB. Heroes there, yeah. Oh dear. I do really like Avix. I think that they look like a bit like fiber optics.
The Avix used to get a lot of bad press.
I have tried keeping a couple and they've both passed. One of them got stuck in a molt, so it literally got like part of its carapace out and that was it. But the lady that I bought them from was on holiday and like literally didn't water them for 3 weeks while she was away.
Oh.
So I got it back to mine, sorted its enclosure out, misted it, whatever, straight down to the water dish, and then it was molting the next day, but obviously it didn't hydrate enough. Which was a shame, so I'm a bit put off trying to keep them again, but I am going to eventually.
Can anyone help me with video ideas? I want to get back into posting and have a couple of boxes that I could unbox, but what's anyone's thoughts? Thomas, do a taxidermy video because you're pretty good at that type of stuff, and obviously you do it for your stand at the shows. Do like pinning of one of your butterflies, show us how to do it, maybe show us how to pin a beetle as well as and a tarantula, and kind of show that side of the hobby maybe. It'd be
cool to learn how to preserve some dead specimens and stuff. It'd be quite, because not a lot of people talk about that side of it.
Maybe look at preserving in other ways other than pinning as well.
I've seen people keep wet specimens and stuff in alcohol, but apparently they can fade after a bit of time. But
yeah, about 100 years.
So what's
But
I know.
yeah,
I don't know
haven't-
what it is. I know it. I know it's a long, long time.
so other? I try to pair.
Yeah. I have been looking into getting a couple of jumping spiders as well, but I'm not too, because I'm thinking they'll be maybe a good way to get hands on, because they're a bit more tolerable of people, aren't they? So that's my idea. I say
That is one of the things with our hobby as well. If something dies, we keep it, we put it in the fridge, and our friends go, "You've got a fucking dead spider in the fridge." And it's like, yeah, there's a dead beetle and a couple of dead scorpions in there as well. What?
in freezer, yeah.
I got. That's my red fang that passed away.
Oh,
So
what's that? Is that like, it looks a bit, is it a true spider?
yeah, it's huntsman.
Ah, they shit me up. Yeah, I went through a stage of collecting all the little house spiders and feeding them because they was real thin. But I've been told that I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
I think we all end up doing that. Just putting like a little mealworm or
Into the web. It was like cellar spiders and that in the bathroom, and my other half told me off for it. Ended up little dead crickets in the corner. There was a bathroom and that. It was amazing though, because I realised that one of them was a mature male, so I fed him and then let him go and find the ladies. Because we don't have any like decent big-bodied spiders over here.
got the mouse spider, the green fang, but they're not.
The mouse spiders are only small, aren't they?
Well, not that small, but they've not got that body like a tarantula, no. Which is a shame. I can see the European tarantula coming into our native habitat sooner or later.
Yeah, because
Hey, Shady.
I don't really get many spiders in my house, really. It's just, I've had a couple of just common house spiders.
Shady sounds normal to her. I have a dead cat, pigeons, chicken heads, rats, and who knows what else in her freezer.
We've got a load of rats and that as well, and chicks, but snakes.
Anton, can I show you on camera?
Alice. I did find one, but I had to let it go because I needed the little house for a tarantula.
Burrapees. Oh, I wouldn't mind. I did have a sling BH, which passed away. But then the actual subadults are just so bloody expensive.
If you're going to put them in there, you need to have something to bash it in. Because that's a bit tough. It's not that soft wood. It's proper wood.
Yes, Aaron.
It's not thick wood.
Oh, lucky bugger. Yeah, he's got two. I have a case-skinned roe deer, badger, fox, fox club, and mixed finches, and a carrion crow in my front freezer.
Yeah, that fancy word, aren't they? The ones with the really great legs.
Bloody hell, Ellie, is he building or destroying?
No, he's hanging another soap on the shelf.
Hanging what?
Soap on the shelf.
Soap on the shelf?
Yeah.
Oh, now I got it. Yeah. Hey, Thomas.
Ellie hangs soaps.
We hang soap on the shelf to make the room smell nice.
Good idea.
Yeah, because it's reusable. You hang them, then you use them, and you hang new ones.
Mm.
Does the job.
Als Ark did a giveaway over Christmas, and I literally went on his stream for 6 minutes, and I won one of his giveaways he was doing. Can't wait to get that. I was just about to say should be coming in the new year, but I know it's going to be coming in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough not to experience DOA.
And that's what Anton just showed me. So that there is his GTP. That's an enclosure inside an enclosure. That's his egg laying box that he's built for the GTP to go in and lay the eggs. He's been keeping me updated on the whole ovulation cycle, and first signs was obviously the snake was getting a bit fatter, and then you could see almost see the eggs developing by looking at the lumps on her, and then she popped out a shed probably about 2 weeks ago now to say that she's almost ready to lay, which is pretty nice one, Thomas. Appreciate that. Which is pretty interesting because the spiders do it and that kills the sperm. Snakes do it and it's a sign that the eggs are on the way.
Isn't there certain species of spiders though that can hold the sperm even after the molt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any. Psalmopoeus have been known to do it. I've heard of a P Metallica, but I haven't seen proof of a P Metallica. But generally, it's the true spiders, the wandering spiders, can get impregnated once and have 2 to 3 egg sacs from one parent.
What do you think of the odd video where people have an invert pass away and feed it to another invert or reptile, stating they're not letting it go to waste?
If you want to do that, why not? Saves throwing it in the bin, saves burying a non-native species in the garden.
I suppose it depends on what it's passed from as well.
Yeah, if you just sees death as being that whatever it is has left its vessel and the vessel is no longer of use, then yeah, why not?
Yeah, as long as it's obviously safe or whatever. It's like, I'm assuming that if you had a tarantula that had like DKS or something like that, or pesticide poisoning or whatever, it wouldn't be wise to feed. But if it was just like old age or something, then I don't see why not.
I don't think you can compare a taxidermist to a mass murderer from America. Oh wow!
Was the triple clutch from Mr. Grindler's Balfour's?
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm not sure. Someone's.
I don't have no idea.
Taxidermists are not dramas. Did you see that? Did you see that? That document. Well, the film.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was quite interesting, to be fair. I can't believe how long he managed to get away with it for.
It's a very strange documentary because it puts you in his shoes and almost it does make you fall in love with that character, but it kind of certainly makes you
Shiver.
almost have a very strange a hate, obviously a strong hate for him, but then they made it so you sympathise with that character as well, which for me was just like, the fuck? Why am I sympathising with a fucking murderer?
Yeah.
But to see stuff in other people's perception like that is always going to be an emotion,
Yeah, especially the way that they portrayed it and that, showing you why he sort of felt the way he did and stuff like that. I thought it was really fascinating.
Okay.
Oh, night, Jackie. I think I don't think I'm going to be that long behind you, to be honest, Jackie. I'm feeling absolutely knackered tonight.
Yeah, fair enough. Call it a night whenever you're ready. I'm free till whenever, so I'll just sit here with you until you're fed up of it. That's probably because it's a pet.
Yeah, you fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd be able to feed a pet to another pet. I'd feel, you know, as weird as it is, to have an emotional connection to some spiders and these animals that can't even speak to you or anything, you know.
Who timed out who? I missed that. Probably just a bleating comment. I wouldn't worry about it.
Someone's asked, I wonder if we can help them. They've bought some blue bottle casters for the mantids, and how do they get them to pupate?
Keep them a bit warm.
I get mine off of eBay when I don't go to the shows. If I go to the shows, I get it from Mantis. Where do we get it from, babe?
Mantis done.
Mantis Den, yeah.
Yeah, if you've only got a couple of mantis then. If you've got loads of mantis, then get your maggots from the fish and tackle shop and pupate them yourself, because you'll get 100 times as many. Oh, okay, Emma.
So, what's your favourite feeders?
Oh, red runners.
Yeah, I haven't tried them yet.
Not so much because, you know, the spiders take them down or they're good for the spiders. I just think they look the females look absolutely awesome with the red.
Yeah, I've tried dubias, I've tried mealworms, but they just run away and bury really fast.
Dubias. Dubias are a good feeder.
Yeah, mine don't mind them, they'll eat them, but they prefer crickets, or they like the wax worms, you know, the ones that look like maggots that are.
Right, Luke.
Get a
Nice.
That's feeding it crickets. You'll soon change to.
Not Joanne.
You'll use a whole tub of crickets just to feed it for one day. Still got to give it 3 dubias.
Thanks for the info, guys. Good night. Night, Luke. Managed to get my dart box to eat very small crickets today. I think frogs are quite
Season clutch. My mealworm farm is there for it if I need a lot of food. Yeah, I'll go red runners, dubias, and Marios mainly.
I don't mind locusts. Locusts are they're easier to catch than crickets, a lot easier. And they like them, so. pet gerbil in the garden years ago, and the dog dug it up and ate it. Oh,
Shouldn't laugh. Sorry, Christopher.
fish spiders and with it.
Ooh, nice.
So,
Cricket, the majority here.
locusts are non-predatory. I thought that locust would eat a spider if it could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or dead.
Yeah. I can't find them.
Just text me. Yeah.
I must admit, I don't really like crickets, but the spiders do. The smell and the noisy.
They smell like old men's wee. They really do.
I don't really know what old men's wee smells like, but
Um,
a close. Yeah.
I'll send you a pair of boxer shorts.
I'm all right, thanks.
No.
Oh dear.
It's like, how can I explain it?
I've stuck my head in a cricket keeper and smelt them.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's quite musty, isn't it?
Yeah, and even if you keep them really aerated, it's still the same. I find red runners can smell when you miss them too much. But again, red runners, if you got to keep them well aerated anyway, because too much moisture will kill them. But it's very strange. If your crickets smell, you're keeping them wrong, says Canned. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Alice, Candice Candice Wealth Morphology. She keeps fucking hell, millions of reptiles. Takes in rescues, actual rescues, and she also did a piece on how to cure the bone disease in geckos. Do you know when they've not had enough vitamins?
Right, yeah.
You find a poster which literally tells you how to cure that.
I think the spider shop have red runners. A lot of online sellers sell food as well.
I got mine from Zoo Foods. I bought about 500 for I think it was 35 quid. And then I also buy if anybody's like breeding red runners and they've got too many, I'll buy from friends as well.
Who's snoring?
I think it's one of Ellie's cats.
It's a dog.
Don't snore.
I was going to say the dog's left now. He left the room, so it's not him.
Oh no, it's my dog.
Ellie's dog.
Oh, what sort
My
of dog have
dog's
you
not
got?
even in the room. It's outside there. It's British Bulldog. She's noisy.
We've got a Mastiff Cross Staffy.
Oh, nice.
Dog snored. Only have meal, Mario, Red, and Dubious. Got a domino roaches as well, but I don't really use those for feeders. Just literally they're there.
I can growl if I went back.
My verses like moths as well. They're quite fun to watch and run around after.
We got load of 8,000 crickets a week. Wow.
You won't even go out, you weird cat.
Next
I think we are literally going to give it a couple more minutes and call it a night. The iPod draw will be done for 30 in Thursday's video. Like I said, tonight I just didn't have time to write everybody's names down, sort it all out in time. I even sent Ellie the link ridiculously late because I've just been busy today. Like,
So I just want to say thank you for having me. It's been fab. It's been nice to speak to you, and you as well, Ellie, and I don't know, Louis. Is it Lewis?
Yeah,
Yes,
Louis.
yeah.
And everyone else that's been in the chat and that said hello, and it's very much appreciated.
like I said, I mean, you said like you're looking for other people in the hobby. Everybody in the comments will be with you. Ellie and Lewis certainly will. Yeah, welcome to the community.
Thanking you. It's fab.
We're all crazy.
I need crazy people to fit in with.
Yeah, I certainly will.
Absolutely fine.
Candy, I really appreciate you popping in as well. Me and Candice have been friends for coming up to 4 years this year. This year, is it, Cand? And I hold her in very high regard, especially with the reptile advice she's given me over those 4 years. Cheers, Matt. Appreciate that. Thanks for an awesome stream. Thanks to Emma for being an absolute legend. And Emma's being an absolute legend next week as well because she's giving away is it the Bohemi next week? The unsexed Bohemi. The isopod draw because we did a giveaway on Boxing Day, Thomas. So I'm going to do that for Thursday instead. So you just go back and enter it. And if you haven't entered it already, go back and do so. That's all right, Hadley. No need to apologise on this stream, dude. Go back and enter it, and we'll do that draw this Thursday on whatever video I choose to do for this Thursday. I was actually going to do, I forgot to say to Dave, I was going to do for this Thursday the giant Taylor's Whip Scorpion, and he popped out a video on it. I was like, no.
One more giveaway from Ems, and then the last ones are being sold on Eagle Mortgage now.
You have to drop me a message, Emma, with what you're selling.
You're still fitting up.
I can't find anything.
Scott, read your Insta DMs after the stream. Oh,
Shame. No.
okay, Thomas. Juvie Scott, yeah, wicked. Hey, Michelle, Michael, Michelle, even. But yeah, we shall.
Nice to meet you too, everyone. Thank you, Aaron.
Galactic Sith Alpha, sorry. Hey, dude. Lewis, we've got a Sith in the comments. A real one.
Galactic Sith Alpha.
Is that actually a full Sith from out of Star Wars, or?
No, it's just somebody's name.
Does anyone know where I can get some orb weavers? Bugs UK, Gordon. Tend to have them more than anybody else. But yeah, we shall say good night. Thank you for coming on, Alice. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
Alice in
Thank you.
Spiderland, Als Ark. Please go drop her a subscription if you've not already. Been great to have you on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ellie and Lewis, as always, too.
No worries.
Oh, Galactic Sis plays all the Star Wars and watch. I got you. But yeah, thank you, guys. Thanks all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, play Star Wars.
Night all.
See you later. Bye.
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 Cheers, DJ.